That's right, last night, the triumphant return of the product herself, Angel Reese, finally made her way back to the court. Funny, a lot of questions going on out there around Angel the last month or so. Like, what in the bleep is going on? Exactly, why aren't you playing in games? We heard it was a back injury.
Like a championship parade, Chicago amped it up. Welcome back. Barbie made a sensation in social media posts and advertising announcing her comeback. After that, Angel Reese took the court. Chicago had lost 5 straight games by the end of the evening, dropping to 8 wins and 26 defeats and putting themselves in further danger of missing the playoffs. It wasn't her score that was the talk of the town. She was blocked at prime time.
Angel low in her head. Oh, has liked her spots here and likes her chances there. But
the irony was noted by reviewers. The so-called celebrity from the skies left during a difficult time, returned with a speech about personal development. Despite putting up 4 assists, 7 rebounds, and 19 points, he was unable to prevent another collapse. And that explains why Chicago's massive marketing campaign backfired so terribly. Do you believe that Reese helps the team win? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Come on.
Quitting again? It appears you're quitting again just because your team not good. Just like rookie year, once you realized you stood no chance to win rookie of the year, you quit. You're quitting unrivaled. It looked like it was happening again. But look what we have here. Look what we have here. Angel Reese has been found. She has surfaced.
Chicago ensured that Angel Reese's return could not be overlooked. "Welcome back, Barbie," was posted in large pink letters on the team's official social media account, making her first game in almost a month a major affair. They wanted this game against Seattle to feel more like a rescue mission than the 35th game of the season. However, as soon as the ball was tipped, the discrepancy between performance and presentation became evident.
Cans, Elizabeth Williams forces a turnover. Banna with her head up to Angel Reese. Can't put it away.
Represented her vacation as a time for introspection. Given the team's fall, some interpreted her statement that she learned a lot about herself as tone deaf. Fans didn't hear anyone show humility. During the season's most desperate stretch, they heard from someone who had checked out. Because of this return meant more than just points and rebounds. Credibility and whether she could continue to establish herself as the focal point of Chicago's future were at issue.
We're so back! Bang! Hexagon, polygon, octagon, it don't matter! Turn it on for pecan! Butter pecan! Bang! Rebound. Bang! Hasn't played in 3 weeks. Maybe her legs are fresh. She can jump higher. No! Bang! She's played in 24 games this year. She's been blocked 48 times. According to my advanced analytics, she's getting 2 bang bangs per game. Bang bang!
The game itself offered a harsh answer. Ezi Magbagor's block, later posted by Seattle's social team, became the frame everyone replayed. Within hours, what was supposed to be the highlight of Reese's big night turned into a viral clip mocking her arrival. Reese did what she usually does.
The game itself provided a stern response. The frame that everyone replayed was Ezi Magbagor's block, which was later shared by Seattle's social team. What was meant to be the high point of Reese's special evening quickly became a widely shared video that made fun of her entrance. Reese tried what she usually does, barking after routine plays, but every time she failed, it only made it more painful. There was just a mismatch between the on-court products and the contrived heroics. She did receive a score of 19, but the social media clip is what most people remember. The whiplash was immediate for the supporters.
How do you miss 10 games and you're still top 4 in the league in total turnovers?
I said swiper, no swiping! Bang! I know you're a better bowler than you are a basketball player, but I thought we were going to save that bowling pass till next year. Bang! You want some maple syrup with that pancake? Bang! Like Mr. SquarePants once said, you know what's funnier than 24? How about an 8-26 record? Bang!
After hearing that this game might change the course of the sky, they opened Twitter to discover that Ree was trending for the wrong reasons. They saw their purported savior become a meme cycle rather than bright highlights. Furthermore, it speaks much about how a player's comeback effort went when her opponent's block is more memorable than her own bucket total.
So we missed you. We missed you, Angel. You're back. You're roaring back, and I'm sure you came back and led the Chicago Sky to victory. Okay. No? Okay. It's been a while, and I'm sure you came back to a sellout crowd that could not wait to see you. Or not.
Although the Sky's loss of 94-88 was close enough to seem manageable, it put Chicago's playoff aspirations in grave danger and prolonged their losing streak to 5 games in a row. Whatever brilliance her status has, it was erased by the weight of yet another defeat. Therefore, despite the marketing's insistence that a winner was returning, the facts pointed to something quite different. Chicago did more than just promote Angel Reese. They constructed their campaign around her as if she were the final component needed to win. The actual narrative then begins to come to...
Only 6,724 fans showed up to the Wintrust Arena. Yeah, it holds about 9,500 fans, so we're talking roughly 3,000 fans away from being sold out, to see the return of Angel Reese and the defeat of the Chicago Sky against the Storm.
Last year, Chicago took a risk by selecting a potential youngster in Angel Reese. The notion that she was a savior served as the foundation for their entire brand. The type of athlete who could intervene and change the course of a struggling franchise in an instant. Every media soundbite and every off-season strategy seemed to support the same point. Now, this was Angel's squad. On paper, it may seem bold, but in reality, the outcomes haven't been very compelling.
We need Angel Reese so we can win. Win? Since when has Angel Reese contributed to winning? The Chicago Bravado were routinely getting their ass kicked when she was healthy. Outside of the female Suns from Connecticut who seem to be losing intentionally, the Chicago Bravado are the worst team in the league.
The alleged victory in the offseason is a prime illustration. The Sky didn't calm down and rebuild patiently. Their actions were blatantly urgent. The most telling was when Chicago traded Sonia Citroen, the 3rd overall pick in the 2025 draft, to Washington. She has been playing well for the Mystics, winning fans over with her play fast, being flexible, and pushing for Rookie of the Year. As part of the same drive for quick results, the Sky also signed veteran Ariel Atkins, a defender and striker with experience. The reasoning was obvious. Assign Reese the forward keys, encircle her with a knowledgeable guard, and pursue the playoffs. If you only looked at the transaction notes, the formula seemed reasonable.
And no regrets for the rookie Sonia Citroen with a magical move for the Mystics. She's fierce.
Citroen, the back cut. Nice drop off the area. Fan gets the bucket.
Nice dime right there in front of the rim.
Despite the Sky remaining buried in the ranks, Citroen is thriving in Washington, D.C., displaying star-level potential virtually every night. Without a doubt, Atkins is a strong player, but she isn't the type of force that can change a team's record on her own. The results speak for themselves if it was thought that Reese would be the key component needed to convert tight defeats into victories. After that defeat, Chicago had one of the poorest records in the league with 8 victories and 26 losses. Even before the season had even ended, their chances of making the playoffs were all but gone. And this is the point at which the Reese the winner narrative begins to fall apart. She has yet to guide a WNBA club into the championship game, despite being promoted as someone who had a championship mindset. The postseason. Every time the story is recounted, critics take advantage of that fact. There have been no outcomes, just hype. To be honest, Reese's individual stats, roughly 14 points and 12 rebounds a game, stand out. However, the Sky haven't been able to convert her output into team victory despite those numbers.
When Angel Reese is on the court, The only thing you're winning is the #1 pick in the draft. Ironically enough, if the Chicago Bravado get the #1 pick in the draft this year, they don't even get to keep it. It belongs to the Minnesota Lynxers. So not only are you stuck with Angel Reese, you also don't have a draft pick so you can select a player that actually knows how to win.
Her absence from the team's performance merely serves to increase criticism. There were times when Chicago appeared crisper, more balanced, and possibly more competitive when Rhee was not playing. That does not imply that she is the only one holding them back. Though it's evident that the issue is at the roster level, perception does influence. This raises yet another unsettling query that looms over everything. What actually transpired during that collapse when Reese vanished for almost a month?
The facts was she had not finished any season. Her rookie year with the Sky, she tapped out. She did not finish with Unrivaled. She tapped out, didn't even show up to the playoff games. And then this season, post All-Star break, it seemed like that is all she cared about. She realized this team stinks. Tyler Marsh is a bum. Jeff P's a bum. They all stink.
The reasons given for Angel Reese's absence from action for almost a month only served to heighten suspicions about her. A back issue was the official word from the heavens. Additionally, Coach Tyler Marsh once remarked, "If Angel didn't say, that's her story to tell." Rhee herself described it as an opportunity to discover a great deal about herself. Critics saw the timing as questionable, while advocates saw it as a necessary reset.
She said, "I'm so happy to be back playing the game that I love." All right. So here we go, right here. This is Angel. She's going to be going down the court. Again, she's much improved from the field. She's made so much headway. Yeah. Okay. God, it's good to have Angel back. It really is. My goodness. How about right here? Angel Reese is the most blocked player in the WNBA, and believe it or not, I believe that's a real stat.
She played against Washington in her final game before the break on July 29th and didn't play again until August 19th. That meant missing 7 complete games at a stretch when Chicago's hopes of making the playoffs were still slim. The amount of time was sufficient. Since the Sky was soaring, every missed start was significant. Furthermore, she didn't exactly plod back when she got back. Despite being officially limited to 25 minutes, she managed to play 26 minutes, scoring 19 points on 9 of 13 shots, collecting 7 rebounds, and dishing out 4 assists. Not precisely how many people are...
But it seems like once she made the All-Star game, she said, "That's it. I've done what I had to do. I don't need to stick around for all this losing." She's been saying her back hurts. Nobody knows anything about the injury. Nobody knows. So we start calling it out. Hey, are you quitting again? It appears you're quitting again just because your team not good. Just like rookie year, once you realize you stood no chance to win rookie of the year, you quit. You're quitting Unrivaled. It looked like it was happening again.
Some fans found it difficult to believe the entire story because of the stark contrast. There are usually visible updates, practice videos, rehab reports, or at least pictures of the team's star players sitting on the bench when they are sidelined. There weren't many updates with Rhee. The Skies remained silent. Due to her lack of attendance at the court, others had to fill in the blanks on their own. Some commentators claimed it was a genuine ailment combined with a mental reset, while others flung out terms like pump faking and quitting. Both stories were simultaneously present. However, the team's quiet allowed the scandal to spread.